Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to tonight's 4A IEL basketball lineup matchup. We got the Lakeland Hawks here coming up against the Moscow Bears. This is both teams' first league game. I'm Ben Ryan here with Liam Bradford. We're here to call the game with you guys.
Tonight we got a very special night for you, senior night. You know, for the Lakeland Lady Hawks, we've only got one senior on the roster, that being Addie Kiefer, but she does make up a lot of room for that missing senior presence they have on this team, because she is a baller and she is the leader of this team, no doubt.
Yeah, even just as the one senior, you know, she comes out, she works hard every night, and she really leads this team as their lone senior.
Let's watch as we see Kiefer get introduced here on her senior night.
And with all the hype and all the theatrics, this is really an important game for both teams. Like I said earlier, their first league game for both of these teams. This really comes into play later in districts and really in seeding for state. Moscow and Lakeland, this is a classic basketball rivalry, both for the boys and girls. Both these teams looking to get off to a good start in league play.
Coach Seymour's team, you know, they've battled a lot of adversity so far this year, and they're just coming off, you know, what was supposed to be a little road trip for them. However, a few of their games did get canceled, so, you know, they're just happy to be playing ball tonight, and I'm excited to see what they can do in their first league game tonight as the Bears win the tip-off. We've got number 2, McKenna Knott, on the first play, leading the charge for the Bears. Not in the corners, double cornered, couldn't get it off. Nice pass by Peyton Sterling, breaking up the pass there. Bears still struggling to find an open shot. Knott throws it to the corner. Number 4, Megan Hines gets it inside there. Number 3, Angela Lassen on the dribble drive, her sister also on the team. As we got Landry Simon here in transition with the ball.
Good first possession there for the Hawks. They stayed patient in their zone, sat back, didn't jump, and they got the steal.
Yeah, the Bears couldn't get anything going on the interior there as Kiefer drives in her first shot of the game. Some contact, but no whistle, and Sterling with the putback. It's good. Hawks draw first blood. And the Bears get past the trap, get it past half court. They have numbers, and that's a layup. It's good for number 11, Peyton Watson. The Bears even up the score right back. Kiefer gets the ball stolen from her, and on the layup, that's Angela Lassen scoring her first points, and the Bears have quickly taken the lead here, 4-2.
Classic theme of Lakeland-Moscow games over the years have been Moscow's press and Lakeland's inability to handle it. Hopefully the Hawks today, though, able to get through the press, get the ball to Landry Simon, their freshman. She always handles the pressure very, very well, so I think they should look to get her the ball tonight in the backcourt.
And here is Landry coming off the pivot, kicks it out for Addie Kiefer. No good on that three, but it's rebounded by her sister Lila. Gets it inside for the big forward, Kenneth Simon. No good, and the Bears are going to get it back. Hawks unable to convert there. Way to stop the fast break there, though. That's good recovery defense by the Hawks. And another shot put up by number 10, Grace Nauman, no good. Rebounded, and they can't get anything going down in their good defense. Struggling for the ball and stolen right out of the hands of Grace Nauman, courtesy of Lila Kiefer on the play. Addie Kiefer thought she had an open shot for a second, decided to pass on it. Throw it to her sister Lila, see if the Hawks can tie things up here. Landry gets it in for her older sister Kenna. Lila Kiefer loses the ball in the corner, and then she fouls Angela Lassen, senior guard for the Bears.
Personal foul number 2, Lila Kiefer.
And checking into the game for the first time is Maya Anderson, as number 10, Grace Nauman, will be coming out.
On the floor for the Bears, number 23, Maya Anderson.
And a trap in the corner. Right getting the ball inbounds. Hawks playing some good full court press so far to start this game. Both teams really And we got a three-pointer from Maya Anderson just checking into the game. Rebounded by McKenna Knott. Anderson doubled in the corner, and she gets called for a walk.
Good pressure defense there by the Hawks. They're matching Moscow's pressure, which is something that will be very key for them throughout this game, especially early on, just setting that tone.
And Kiefer gets it past half court. They've got numbers, puts up the layup, no good. Rebounds her own missed shot. See if the Hawks can get some penetration and tie things up here. Landry Simon out to Sterling, inside for Kenna Simon. Simon backing down on the defender. Back out for Landry. Sterling from downtown, just off the front rim. No good. Bears have it. Moscow in transition. Hawks slow it down. Driving inside, Angela Lassen, no good on that layup. Lassen has the ball back now. Trying to recover from that missed shot on the interior there. Throw inside for number 11, Peyton Watson, and she gets the layup to go. That's 4 quick points for Peyton Watson.
Yeah, the Hawks thought they did a good job there, sticking to their zone, but Moscow's able to move the ball very, very well, get an open shot. That's honestly what you're looking for in a zone if you're the offense, is just pass and move as much as you can and get into the interior of the zone. Hawks got to make sure that they're ready for that on this next possession.
Slowing it down a little bit there as Lila Kiefer draws the foul. We have a timeout by the Hawks. Nearly a 5-second call there, but Seymour got the timeout call off. We'll go to a 30-second timeout. 3:53 left in the first quarter. 6-2 Bears. So, you know, Ben, you've definitely watched a lot of Moscow-Lakeland games over the years, us being pretty good rivals with the Bears. And you know, what do you think it's going to take tonight for us to beat our common rivals?
Well, I think, like I mentioned earlier, we got to be able to beat their press. That's something Moscow does very well, is speed us up, make us get out of rhythm. We got to beat their press, and then after we beat it, don't rush to get shots so fast, you know? The press, I mean, a press is supposed to get steals in the backcourt, but if not, you're happy with a quick shot by the offense. We got to beat their press, but then set up our offense. Don't let them regulate the pace of the game.
And I think I speak for everyone when I say that has to start today with Addie Kiefer right as she gets to the line. You know, this whole offense and this whole team really in general just runs through her. She is the definitely the leader for this team. And if they're going to have success, then Addie's going to need to ball out as usual. Kiefer's second free throw is good as she gets on the board for the first time tonight in her senior night. We got a 3-point game. And a cross-court pass from Knott inside. Layup, no good. Rebounded by Addie Kiefer. And we got a tie up on the floor. Good effort there, diving to the ground by Peyton Watson. Going toe-to-toe with Addie Kiefer. It's going to go back to the Hawks.
This is the first time we've seen Moscow's press in a dead ball situation. Let's see how Lakeland can handle it. Oh, they go deep.
Sterling with a Hail Mary and a nice assist there.
Ooh, L1.
Taking the contact, getting to the rim, going to the line with a chance to tie it up.
And the stoppage there actually worked out in favor for the Hawks. Usually that works out for the pressing team, but the Hawks were able to set up that deep pass to Addie Kiefer, and then she had the nice dish to Kenneth Simon for the and-one.
That's a great combo right there, Kiefer to Simon. They're going to see a lot more of that this season, and especially tonight on senior night. In the corner, Maya Anderson. Anderson already got 2 points tonight on the game. Landry Simon playing good defense in the corner. Inside is number 11, Peyton Watson. Couldn't get the layup to go, but back out for Knott, no good. Off the back iron, and it's rebounded by Landry Simon. Good defense there by the Hawks.
That'll be another key for the Hawks today, is keeping Moscow off the offensive boards. Moscow's usually pretty good at, as a program, at getting putbacks on the offensive end. Hawks definitely got to stop that today.
And inside for Kenneth Simon, back out for Addie Kiefer. She gets an open look from downtown. It's good.
Nothing but net.
What a beautiful stroke there from Addie Kiefer, and we have a timeout call by the Bears. 9-6 Hawks, and they're on a quick 7-0 run.
That one barely even considered touching the net. Perfect stroke there by Addie Kiefer.
We got a lot of Lakeland students showing up tonight on senior night for Addie Kiefer night. Everyone dressed in some gray sweatpants and a green t-shirt for Addie Kiefer night. And we saw in the first 5 minutes and 20 seconds of this game how much of an impact Addie Kiefer can be on this team. Already scoring 6 points, 4 points.
Yeah, she's definitely a leader here, and I think the show up by the students is really just shows how much everyone, not just as an athlete, but everyone just cares for her as a person. You know, she's a 3-sport athlete. She's gone to Lakeland all 4 years of her high school life. You know, her dad is the weights coach here at Lakeland and also the football coach. And Addie Kiefer, she's just had a really strong hold on this school and on this basketball program for the past 4 years. And it's just great to see tonight all that accumulating to this game.
Some great full court press there by the Hawks. Works out in their favor. They're getting the ball back in transition. Simon to Simon. Inside, Kenna puts up the layup. There was contact, but no whistle. Kenna Simon pulls the ball out, back out for her sister Landry. Great rebound there by Kenneth Simon. Not easy to get an offensive board right in the middle of the scramble there. Simon trying to make a post move, no good. Rebounded by Knott. And in transition, the Bears trying to make something happen. Landry Simon, a big hustle play, diving for the ball on the baseline over in the corner there. Oh, inside we got a matchup, Kenneth Simon versus Peyton Watson. I think that's going to be a very interesting matchup as we're going to have a foul called on Lila Kiefer. Getting to the line is Peyton Watson to add on to her early 4 points.
Yeah, Kiefer won't be happy with that. It's already her second foul here. She has both of the team fouls still in the first quarter. That's a rough stroke of luck here for Kiefer. Hopefully that won't affect her late game.
And the first free throw is off the front rim as we see Lila Kiefer checking out here, as well as Kenneth Simon. As Emily Knowles and the freshman Zaya Munyer are checking in. And we have 4 of the 5 Lakeland Hawks on the court right now are underclassmen, a very young team. Kiefer throws it in the corner for Sterling. Inside for the freshman Munyer, working on Anderson. Munyer gets her own missed shot, puts it back up, couldn't get it to go. Bears in transition. That's number 12, Kennedy Thompson. Passes it off for Maya Anderson. Oh, and throwing it out of bounds is Angela Lassen. She was trying to get it in the corner over to her teammate Kennedy Thompson and airmailed it right into the Lakeland bench. As Natalie Richardson going to be checking in here for Zaya Munyer, who looks to be shaken up a little bit after taking a spill, fighting for the offensive rebound there. Landry Simon draws the reach-in foul there from Angela Lassen.
And the Hawks have already had to reach pretty dang deep in their bench in this first quarter with Lila Kiefer out and Zaya Munyer injured. Natalie Richardson and Emily Knowles both already getting playing time. They've split time with the JV and varsity all year. It's good to see them getting in. We'll see what they can do out there on the court today.
However, on the flip side, we have number 3, Angela Lassen for the Bears. One of their starters just went out with her second foul of the game. So it's going a little bit of both ways here as we have Natalie Richardson shooting her first shot. Kiefer gets the offensive rebound and gets fouled. She's going to go to the line to shoot too. And that is just another example of Addie Kiefer making something out of nothing for this Hawks team.
Yeah, that's half the reason she averages 20 a night. You know, she never gives up on a play, always crashes the offensive boards hard. And that's some of the easiest shots in basketball is when you're able to get an offensive rebound and put it right back up, no hesitation. And Kiefer does that extremely well.
Already Addie's second trip to the line tonight, and if she can keep getting to the line, it's just going to reap success for the Hawks. And she drains them both. 11-6, Lakeland is there on a 9-0 run here after starting off down 6-2.
Something else that was huge there was Peyton Watson's second foul as well. So the Bears now have 2 players with 2 fouls in this first quarter. Yeah, 2 starting players. So we'll see how that plays out for them.
Oh, inside, she's open inside. That's number 10, Grace Nauman gets the layup to go. Breaking that 9-0 hot streak for the Hawks.
Yeah, beautiful lob pass in there to Nauman. You know, she was able to use her length, get up there, and just put it pretty one off the glass. Good offensive play there from Moscow.
Landry Simon trying to get some penetration inside. Back out for Richardson. Sterling thought she had an open shot for a second. Gets it over to Landry Simon. Kiefer on the dribble drive. There's some contact, no foul, rebounded by Knott, as we've got just over 10 seconds left here in this first quarter. Bears gonna try to play for the last shot. Anderson from downtown in the corner, no good. And we have 3 seconds left. Sterling's gonna have to try to put up a half-court shot here. I don't think she realized the time there. And we come to the end of the first quarter, an 11-8 lead for the Hawks. And we will see you when we get back here on senior night.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to this edition of 4A-IEL Women's Basketball. This is the Moscow Bears versus Lakeland Hawks here at the Lakeland Indoor Athletic Pavilion. I'm Ben Ryan here with Liam Bradford to start off the second quarter. Liam, what'd you see in the first quarter?
Yeah, a lot of trapping and a lot of full court press from each team, and as we see another steal there, just really stellar defense, and I think the Hawks are going to have to keep getting to the line through Addie Kiefer and others. As Kiefer on the drive there puts up the layup, gets her own missed shot, puts it back up. Oh, just couldn't get the roll there, but she's going to go to the line again, shoot 2 more free throws for her third pair of free throws tonight.
Yeah, once again, as we mentioned in the first quarter, Addie Kiefer getting that offensive rebound and putting it right back up. Even though she doesn't convert, she still gets fouled. Good things happen to those who are tough inside.
And you know, maybe the Bears certainly game plan tonight for Addie Kiefer being the best player on the Hawks, but when she's getting inside, getting involved, playing aggressive and playing smart, is really nothing you can do. I mean, even if they got her double covered inside and a lot of pressure on her and keep fouling her, she's going to get to the line and get her points as she always does. She already got 8 tonight.
Yeah, it's amazing how much Addie Kiefer can score even when the defense is centered around her. That just shows her ability to slice through defenses and also crash the offensive boards like we were saying earlier. Her second chance putbacks really help her.
It's really a special talent when the other team game plans for you and they still can't stop you. It's not in the corner, no good, putting up the deep 3. Anderson fighting with the freshman Landry Simon as we got a tie-up. It's going to go to the Hawks.
Great hustle there by Simon. This is senior night, but that doesn't mean the freshman can't chip in either.
Oh, yeah. And we have Landry Simon. She's a dog. She's getting in there every play, getting involved, as we saw in the first quarter, diving out in the corner for that rebound. Always hustling. Loving what I'm seeing this season from Landry Simon.
Oh yeah. Most people expect, you know, when they see a freshman on the floor that we'll lose a little bit, but Landry Simon definitely adds a little bit.
Freshman Zaya Munyer, another freshman that we have not mentioned yet, with a great dime inside for Emily Knowles, getting a quick little basket. Good shot there. Way to convert as the Hawks are now up 7.
Yeah, this is the start, exactly the start that Coach Seymour was looking for coming out of this first quarter.
And a travel called by Anderson. Looked like she was flailing her elbows there. Didn't know really what to do with the Landry Simon playing some lockdown defense. As Addie Kiefer quickly checking back into the game here. Even when she comes out of the game, she doesn't come out for long. Coach Seymour's not gonna risk letting her sit on the bench for too long.
Yeah, she gets 30 or 40 seconds of rest, and then it's right back in there, you know. But she's got a constant motor, and she never really drops off, even late in games.
Stepping on the baseline after getting the rebound there is number 4, Megan Hines. It's gonna stay with the Hawks.
And the Hawks showing Moscow they can press a little bit too. You know, Hawks, I mean, Moscow is known for getting pressure in on the Hawks, but the Hawks just want to get back at them for years and years of full court presses.
Zaya Munyer trying to force a layup, and we have another jump ball. This one time it's going to go to Moscow. Courtesy there of number 20, Lola Johns, the sophomore for the Moscow, but the tallest player on the team. And we got a foul, I believe, on Zaya Munyer. Or no, they're going to call it on number 12, Emily Knowles. With 6:11 here left in the second quarter, is Landry Simon going to check back in, this time for Peyton Sterling.
Hawks have definitely been able to keep their fouls down more than Moscow Bears, however. I mean, that was only our third one of this half, and right now we're in the bonus because Moscow has 6 fouls, so every other foul from here on out, Hawks are going to be at the free throw line. That'll definitely play to our advantage here in the first half.
Landry Simon struggling on the dribble drive, gets it back out for Addie Kiefer. Emily Knowles trying to get some penetration. She's going to throw it inside for Zaya Munyer. Munyer backing down Grace Nauman, much taller opponent, and Munyer gets called for a travel, just a little bit too much for her to handle there with all 6'2" of number 10 Grace Nauman for the Bears.
Yeah, Munyer's going to just have to learn, you know, as she comes along. She's only a freshman now, but she's just got to put her shoulder down and go up with that ball.
Knott puts up a deep shot, contested, and it's good. 15-11, and a nice, impressive shot there from McKenna Knott, just a sophomore. Drilled that one from downtown. Kenna Simon trying to throw it inside, gets it tipped right back to her, and we have another jump ball. This time it's going to stay with the Hawks. That's our 5th jump ball of this game.
Yeah, and that just shows how scrappy of a game this is. Both these teams want to win so bad. Like we already mentioned, the importance of this game in 4A IEL standings going into the district sweep. This is huge, and both teams know it.
Timeout called by the Lakeland Hawks. 5:16 left here in the second quarter. We've got a good game so far. Leading scorer for the Hawks, no surprise, Addie Kiefer. She's put up 8 points, 5 of those being free throws, and of course that one three-pointer that she made from top of the key. I've been really impressed by how the Hawks have been able to respond to Moscow's bigger girls, because you know not a lot of teams that they've been playing have had a lot of length, except for maybe the exception of Lake City. But this team has a lot of length. You know, you got three really tall girls in Maya Anderson, Grace Nauman, and Peyton Watson. They're all forces inside. They get very involved, and the Lakeland bigs, Zaya Munyer and Kenna Simon, have done a good job containing the Moscow bigs in this game.
Yeah, right. We're not really used to seeing the consistent size that the Hawks have on their opponents. So this is an interesting matchup here. But yeah, definitely played out for the Hawks' favor so far.
Simon inside working on Nauman. Nice little jump hook there, but a reach-in foul called on Kenna Simon. That's going to be her first foul.
Personal foul, number 22, Kenneth. Her first.
Moscow gets the ball back, down only 4 with a chance to draw within 2 or less. Andrew Simon tips the ball there, but Moscow's going to keep it in the corner. Nope. Addie Kiefer getting the defense energy up for this Lakeland team, not allowing any easy shots. And number 20 popping a 3. That's Lola Johns using the backboard. I think she called bank there. It's good.
Yeah, the bank is open on a Friday night, ladies and gentlemen.
And then that ball pass from Peyton Sterling to Landry Simon tipped off the arm of Landry Simon. Going to go back to the Bears.
For the Hawks, number 10, Addie Kiefer.
And our scoreboard says 15-13. I thought that was a 3. Maybe she stepped on the line. Landry Simon switching there with Peyton Sterling. Hawks have a really good zone defense. Not from downtown in the corner. It's good. That's her second 3-pointer in the last 2 minutes or so.
That's definitely something the Hawks do not need, is Moscow to start hitting shots in this zone.
As we see, not getting hot. Addie Kiefer throwing it in for Zaya Munyer. Gets the jumper to go. Nice shot there from the freshman Munyer.
Good to see confidence there from Munyer, just squaring up and taking the shot, no hesitation.
Yeah, and I definitely like that from even a girl like Zaya who plays on the interior most of the time due to her height. Just not afraid to pull up from the free throw line and shoot a jumper. Love to see it.
30-second timeout, Moscow.
I think this last 3 minutes and 41 seconds is definitely going to be the most important of the half. Who's going to have momentum? Who's going to have the lead going into halftime? And that will honestly set the tone for the rest of this game. Huge next 3 minutes and 41 seconds here. Coming out of this timeout, Hawks only with a 1-point lead. They got to start building some momentum.
Something we've seen in this game, very historically typical for this matchup between the Hawks and the Bears, is very low-scoring game. Just 3:41 left in the second quarter, and we got a 17-16 game. Very, very intense interior defense from both teams, and it's been an entertaining first 11 minutes of basketball so far. Trouble getting it in on the baseline as Sterling tips it, gets the steal. Nice play there by Peyton Sterling, stealing the inbound pass. In transition, Addie Kiefer off the dribble drive. Lila Kiefer from the top of the key. It's good. She looked a little surprised there by her own splash as we got Kiefer to Kiefer. Addie Kiefer draining the 3. Usually we see, or Lila Kiefer, sorry. Usually we see her older sister Addie taking those types of shots, but Lila proving why she's a starter on this team.
Yeah, I spoke to Lila before the game. You know, she doesn't want a movie game. She wants to show up her sister this game. She wants to look back at this in 10 years and say, hey, sis, remember your senior night when I outscored you? She wants to come out and have a game of her life.
Sterling with another steal gets it inside for Addie Kiefer, who gets fouled. I believe the Hawks are now in the bonus and going to get a 1-and-1 here. That's Addie Kiefer going to the line again, her 4th trip this game, with a chance to get into the double digits.
Yeah, this could be some of the momentum that we talked about earlier coming into halftime. Hawks now on a 4-0 scoring run, starting to stretch out that lead just little by little now, 2-possession game.
And with a chance to get to 10 points here on her second free throw. No good. Looks like I jinxed her a little bit there. 5-point lead for the Hawks, 3 minutes left in this first half. Nearly took 3 steps there, but it's gonna stay with the Bears for now. Simon, looked like she got a hand on that ball, but Bears not able to really get the ball inside right now. Not double covered. Looked like she walked there. Doesn't matter. Landry Simon gets the steal in transition. Puts up the layup. It's good. Fast break buckets have been a big part of this game for the Hawks as they take a 7-point lead.
And coming out of that timeout, everything's going the Hawks' way right now. This is exactly what they were looking for.
As Lola Johns misses her jumper there, Hawks get it right back. They're looking good. Landry to Sterling. Landry Simon back over to Peyton Sterling, pops a three. Just off the rim, not strong enough there from Peyton Sterling. We got number 14. That's Jessica Lassen, the sister of starter Angela Lassen. She's in for her sister right now, who sitting on the bench due to foul trouble. Addie Kiefer gets the steal. Kiefer in transition on the fast break. Pops up a shot, and it's good.
And the Hawks are rolling here.
Way to stop her momentum and just get that shot off there as we have a three chucked by number 4, Megan Hines. Gets it to go, slowing down the Hawks a little bit. We've got just a 6-point game. Moscow showing they can shoot the ball too. Landry gets it in for Addie, throwing it in for Zaya Munyer. That ball's called out on Munyer. Didn't even look to me like it touched Munyer at all.
Yeah, Coach Seymour definitely wanted a tip there on the backside by Moscow. He won't get one. All you can really hope for there as a coach is that the ref sees the next one.
Returning for the Hawks, number 22, Kenneth Simon.
It's Kenneth Simon checking back into the game despite her 1 foul. Not a lot of foul trouble so far, just 4 fouls committed for the Hawks, and that's something that unfortunately they've struggled with this year is committing a lot of fouls, getting the other team into the bonus. But so far they played some clean basketball. And another jump ball. That's going to be jump ball number 6 of the game. This time it's going to stay with the Bears.
And Lila Kiefer was taking a risk there. She already has 2 fouls today. Didn't want to pick up that third, fourth half, but she gets the jump ball. Coach Seymour might not have liked the risk, though. She comes out for the rest of the half.
You know, Lila Kiefer playing aggressive. I like it. You know, with 2 fouls, don't always want to be too aggressive, but after knocking down that 3 and getting in to get the jump ball there and flip the possession arrow for the next jump ball back to the Hawks, and stepping on the baseline is number 12, Kennedy Thompson. It's going to go right back to the Hawks with 57.7 seconds left in this first half, and a 6-point lead and a chance to expand on their lead. Kiefer inside, and a pump fake gets it inside for Kenneth Simon. Couldn't get her layup to go. Landry Simon couldn't get hers to go either. Bears have it. Nice rebound there from Megan Hines.
And Hawks need to stop here. There's a big difference between 6-point lead and 3-point lead.
And a attempt there from downtown from number 12, Kennedy Thompson. Caught some air. Addie Kiefer gets it inside for Kenneth Simon, and it's stolen.
And that's 3 straight possessions for the Hawks where there have been turnovers. Hawks need to start cleaning it up. Only 15 seconds left.
15 seconds left. Are they going to play for the last shot, or are they just going to try to get anything in? Nope. It's going to go back to the Hawks. And a reach-in foul called on number 20, Lola Johns. 9.3 seconds left here in this second quarter. Hawks in the bonus.
And as the Moscow team, that's the last thing you wanted there. You don't want to foul when the player's in the backcourt. Only 9 seconds left. Really just giving up 3 points here. If Sterling can knock these down, definitely not worth the foul.
Yeah, fouling off the ball is one thing when they're not in the bonus, but when it's in the bonus, it's just a bigger risk.
Yeah, this is just 2 free throws here. 2 free points if Sterling can convert for the Hawks coming into halftime. Stretch the lead back out to 8.
And Sterling does. She drills both free throws, punishing the Bears there, and they're up 8 with just 5 seconds left in this first half. Maya Anderson at the buzzer, no good. Rebounded by Landry Simon, and that's going to do it. For our first half. It's 27-19. Hawks played a great half here on senior night, and we're going to go to halftime, and David Tesh and Ben Ryan will join you for the second half, but I'm signing off for tonight. Liam Bradford with Ben Ryan. We'll see you at the end of the we'll see you after the half.
Hello and welcome back to the second half of today's matchup between the Lakeland Hawks and the Moscow Bears. I'm David Tesh and I'm here with Liam Bradford.
Yeah, filling in here for Ben Ryan taking an extended bathroom break. As we had a very good first half, very close, very great and fun to watch, intense defensive matchup, and we'll see how this second half continues to pan out.
Absolutely. Addie Kiefer with the ball. Passes down to her sister Lila Kiefer. Tries to make a move, but it's denied. Jump ball called will be Moscow's ball.
Moscow really going to have to start to pick it up on the interior, getting some better open looks, because they could not do anything against this Lakeland defense in the first half. And taking over from me now is Ben Ryan.
Welcome back, Ben.
Yeah, sorry about that. Had a little halftime pizza run I had to get to, but back now to call the rest of this second half alongside David Tesh. David, what did you see from the Hawks in the first half?
Well, they were doing great pressing on against Moscow, making them make sloppy plays to be able to turn over the ball. And the star, senior night, Addie Kiefer, going for double digits in the first half, going off like she has all season long.
Yeah, great to see Addie step up in her big night. You know, everyone's renaming this from senior night to Addie Kiefer night because she's the lone senior on this Lakeland Hawks team. And right on cue, she scores, puts up 2 for the Hawks, stretches their lead to 10. Oh, Angela Lassen with the ball. Bears have the ball on the wing. Lassen back with it, goes up against Peyton Sterling. Lassen finds Knott, top of the key. Knott sets up the offense. Gets a screen from Peyton Watson. Bears drive with it. Try to go down low. Unsuccessful as Watson is not able to pull in the ball. It'll go back to Hawks possession. David, what do you think are some things the Hawks did really well or not well in the first half, both on the offensive and defensive ends?
Well, on offense, they're able to score the ball when they can. Drew many fouls. Moscow drew double more fouls than Lakeland did in that first half, and able to capitalize on that with 3 throws. The only problem I saw from the Hawks was allowing that 3 ball. You can't let the 3 go down, or else it's going to come back to bite you.
Yeah, that can be tough in the zone. You know, you pick your poison, whether you let them shoot inside or out. Sometimes you just got to hope the outside shots don't fall. They fell somewhat inconsistently for Moscow. Moscow was able to get 3 or 4 3-pointers in, though. Hawks able to match them, luckily, and they keep this 10-point lead. And Landry Simon will bring the ball before here for the Hawks. Simon drives right, stops in the wing, tries to give it to Addie Kiefer on the high post. Ball gets tipped, and it'll be a tie-up. Lakeland will retain possession.
That's another great thing Lakeland's been doing in this game. They've been playing physical, be able to get those jump balls when there's ever a loose ball.
Oh yeah, a ton of jump balls this game. Both these teams super scrappy. Both of them, really want to win. You know, they both want it so bad, but Hawks just able to eke out the scoring edge so far. Hopefully they can keep that up. Addie Kiefer now with the ball on the right wing, gives it to her sister Lila. Lila dishes it in and gets tipped again, and this time the Bears come up with it. Oh, never mind. Landry Simon able to poke it away. And Addie Kiefer on the offensive putback. Bears look to push it right back. And another steal for Simon. Landry Simon passes ahead to Peyton Sterling. And Sterling's able to save it off the leg of Angela Lassett for the Bears, and the Hawks will retain possession. Great hustle play there by Sterling.
For the Hawks, number 12, Emily Knowles.
And Emily Knowles will check back in the game for the Hawks, coming in for Landry Simon. Kiefer with at the top of the three-point line. Pass down to Kenneth. Simon gets tipped away. It'll remain Hawks possession. Sterling to inbound. Looking for Kiefer off a screen. Finds Simon. Back to Sterling in the corner for three. Back iron. Simon gets the rebound though. Kenneth Simon with the offensive putback. The Hawks are currently gobbling the offensive boards, and it's paying out.
Yeah, once you're able to control the paint, anything goes for you.
Not tries to also for a three, also back iron. Addie Kiefer brings it all to the floor. Gives it to Lila. Lila on the wing, drives right. Going up, strong, swatted by number 4, Megan Hines. Hawks retain possession. Sterling now with the ball. Peyton Sterling finds Lila Kiefer. Kiefer to Knowles. Knowles for three. Oh, just off the front iron. Bears retain the rebound. Lassen now with the ball. Lassen gives it to Knott. Knott coming off a screen from Watson. Gives the ball on the wing to Megan Hines. Hines drives right against Addie Kiefer. Oh, and she's able to lob up an and one over Kiefer's outstretched hands to cut the lead to 12. She'll go to the line for one more.
What a tough shot there to make.
Yeah, great defensive play by Addie Kiefer. I mean, Hines was just able to lob a lucky one off the glass, you know? I mean, I don't want to call it lucky. I mean, just the way they drew it up, I'm sure. But good move by Hines. Would be powerful over Kiefer, who's a good defender. And she makes the free throw. Bears have cut to the lead to 11. And Hawks got the ball. Landry Simon with the ball. Goes left. Looking around, finds Sterling on the wing. Sterling skips to Kiefer. Kiefer, no good on the jumper. Zaya Munyer able to tip around the rebound. And she's able to tip it off Knott of the Bears, so the Hawks will retain possession. And Sterling gets the ball tipped out of bounds there by Kennedy Thompson. Able to get it in that time to Emily Knowles. Knowles goes right wing, looking for someone. Finds Zaya Munyer in the post. Munyer goes up, and she gets fouled. Zaya Munyer, much like her older brother, A. Munyer, who plays for the Lakeland boys varsity team, able to kind of sneak her way in there. I mean, not as, well, she's usually taller than most, but I mean, right around the same size girls down there in the post, and she's just able to slither through there, draw the foul. Front iron on the first free throw.
Number 10, Lila Kiefer. And also returning number 22, Kenneth Simon.
And Lila Kiefer and Kenneth Simon both check back into the game for the Hawks. And Munyer misses them both. Hines with the ball. Gets to Lassen. Lassen finds Thompson. Back to Lassen. Lassen drives, goes left, and she carried it. That'll be a travel. Good defense there by Zaya Munyer, stopping the attack of Hines. Landry Simon brings the ball to the floor for the Hawks. Simon gives it to her sister Kenna in the high post. Kenna back to Landry. Landry back to Kenna. Here we go around the Rosie. And Kenna gets her pass tipped out. Oh, she gets it back. Lila Kiefer gives it to Zaya Munyer down low. Munyer not quite able to convert. Kiefer gets it back though. Good hustle play there by Lila Kiefer. Gets it into Landry Simon. Landry Simon is good. Hung on right there for a minute.
What a pass there by Lila Lila Kiefer to Landry Simon down in the post.
Yeah, great play by Lila. Gets the loose ball and then gets the sweet dish down to Landry. Addie Kiefer now brings the ball down, tries to get down to Lila on the block. Ball gets tipped away. It'll remain Hawks possession. Kiefer will inbound. Gives it to her sister, Addie Kiefer. Addie comes off a string from Lila. Goes left, goes baseline. One-on-one. Ooh. Tough call there for Moscow. As Megan Hines will get called for the foul on Addie Kiefer. Moscow coach livid over here on the sidelines, demanding that Hines was straight up. Nevertheless, Kiefer will get the free throws. First one, front iron. Yeah, Moscow coach really cannot believe it. Hoping the refs just make this one up on the next time down. Kiefer misses both though, so it didn't really hurt him. Other than the second foul call on their starter, Hines. This is Thompson in the corner, long. John's able to tip it out to Hines. Hines gets the ball to Lassen. Lassen for three, no good. Kenneth Simon comes up with the rebound, and Landry will bring the ball up the floor. Hawks honestly can kind of just sit pretty here on their 13-point lead. They're okay with going back and forth as long as they're cutting time. 2 minutes left here in the third quarter. They're looking good. And Addie Kiefer gets the player control foul here on the offensive end. Good play by Hines to take it. That can happen sometimes, and you're always going downhill, always going to the rack. And honestly, as a coach, that's one that, you know what, you'll accept from your player as long as they're going hard.
Absolutely. When your player's putting up 15 points, you don't mind a foul or two.
Lassen will bring the ball up the floor. Gets it to Hines. Hines gets it to Thompson. Thompson drives left. Out to Hines. Hines short, way short. And the Hawks come up with the rebound. Peyton Sterling now with it. Sterling gets the ball stolen there by Angela Lassen. Lassen goes all the way, but goes long on the layup. So looks to get it behind from Peyton. Sterling. And it looks like number 23, Maya Anderson, gets called for the reach-in foul at midcourt. Checking into the game for Moscow, number 11, Peyton Watson. Sterling gets the ball into Landry Simon. Landry Simon into her sister in the high post. Kenna gives it out to Lila. Lila finds Zaya fighting down low. Zaya wants the shot. And another block for number 4, Megan Hines. That's got to be at least her second one of the night. And a great move there by Peyton Watson. Finishes with the left off a good pass. Moscow comes out in their press. Landry Simon. Good spin move there at midcourt to handle it. And Steve Seymour calls a timeout to reset for Lakeland. Minute and 8 seconds left here in the third quarter. David, you liking what you're seeing from the Hawks here in the third?
Absolutely. Haven't caused too many turnovers, being able to add on to this lead that they had entering the half. Moscow's going to have to play more aggressive if they want to catch up to Lakeland.
And coming out of the Hawks ball, coming out of the Hawks timeout, rather, it'll be a Hawks ball here on the sideline. Kiefer drives right, gets it tipped away by Lassen, but retains possession. Gives it to her sister Addie. Addie down low to Kenna. McKenna unable to come up with it on the loose ball. And Lassen will take it up the floor. In transition to Knott. Addie Kiefer makes the hustle play, gets all the way back. Tips it. Looks like it went off Knott, but the officials say no. It'll remain with Moscow.
Lakeland student section seems to disagree with that call.
Yeah, as well as Coach Steve Seymour, but hey, it goes around, comes around, and now Moscow gets to travel. Ball don't lie. Lakeland with the ball here. 45 seconds left in the third quarter, up 11. Lob pass to Peyton Sterling, gets tipped out of bounds here by number 11, Peyton Watson. Hawks will keep it though with 42.5 seconds left here in the third.
Great hustle there by Watson from Moscow. Be able to knock the ball out of bounds.
And here we go. Lila Kiefer gives it to Simon, top of the three-point line. Kenneth Simon goes left. Kicks it to her sister, Landry. Landry looks around, finds Addie Kiefer for three. Short. Someone left the door open. That being said, the Hawks still remain with an 11-point lead here, sitting pretty comfortably. 25 seconds left, and Moscow comes down with the ball. Hines gets the ball to Knott. 20 seconds left. Hines now. Lob pass to Thompson. Thompson gives it up. Now Knott in the corner. Thompson back with it. As Lassen kicks it out to Knott for three. No good at the buzzer, and that'll be it here for the third quarter. Your Lakeland Hawks leading 35-24, and we'll be right back for the fourth quarter. Don't go anywhere, folks. We got a good one.
Fourth quarter of today's matchup with Lakeland ahead by 9 points. 11. I'm good at math, I promise.
That's okay. In one of our previous broadcasts, Lakeland had a 30-point lead, and I called it a 20-point lead, so don't worry about it, David. And here we go, an opening possession. Moscow comes up empty, so now it'll be the Hawks' ball. Lila Kiefer brings it up the floor. Lila makes a good move at midcourt, gives it to her sister Addie. Addie Kiefer goes left. Kiefer, oh, nice little spin move down low, and she gets it to fall.
Great offensive play there by Addie Kiefer to score the 2 points.
And now Hines with the ball, gives it to Knott in the wing. Knott comes left, picks the ball up, top of the three-point line, gives it to Thompson. Kennedy Thompson gives the ball to Hines. Hines over to Lassen. Lassen, oh, looked like a hop step. No call. Can't believe that one. Oh well, Hawks get the ball anyway. Addie Kiefer now with the ball. Crosses half court, gives it to Peyton Sterling. Peyton Sterling in the corner gives it to Addie Kiefer. Addie, jab step, gives it to her sister Lila. Lila down low, dribbles it off the foot of, I believe, Moscow, and it will remain Hawks possession. Moscow has tightened the hatches down a little bit here in the second half, down low. Not totally successful in the third quarter. We'll see if they are in the fourth. As Kenneth Simon comes in with the inbound. Lila Kiefer for another three. She had one earlier, and that one was long. As Moscow comes up, Lassen with the ball. Lassen gives it to Thompson. Thompson goes right. Gets the ball to Hines. Oh, Thompson thought the pass was intended for her, but no, it was for Lassen. And the ball goes out of bounds. Hawks ball on the miscommunication there for the Bears.
When you're trying to come back to a game like this, gotta make sure you can't have costly turnovers.
Yeah, for real. Turnovers are huge now for Moscow at the end of this game. They can't really afford much more here with 6:28 left and a 13-point deficit. Addie Kiefer drives in, goes all the way, and she will be fouled and go to the line for 2. Once again, Addie Kiefer getting to the free throw line. That is a reoccurring theme for tonight. She has 17 points, many of them coming from the free throw line.
Well, Addie Kiefer's ability to be able to draw fouls down in the paint leads her to get these 20-point games that she's able to get all the season long. We'll see if she gets 20 points tonight.
Already at 17 with 6:23 left. Easily the Hawks leading scorer, easily the game's leading scorer. Definitely helped the Hawks with this 13-point lead on this Addie night here at Lakeland. As she converts the second. And not with the ball here from Moscow. Gets it inside to Peyton Watson, who is fouled in the high post. Foul, I believe, is on Landry Simon of the Hawks, and it is. That'll only be her first. Only the Hawks' third here of the half.
Personal foul number 32, her first.
Lassen now with the ball, gets it to her little sister, Jessica Lassen. Gives it up to Knott, but she is fouled there by Lila Kiefer. I believe that is her third, possibly fourth, only third of the game.
Personal foul number 10, Lila Kiefer, Lakeland, her third.
Yeah, the Kiefer sisters have combined for 5 fouls and 21 points, so that's just about right from a keeper. And here we go, Peyton Sterling now in transition, and she'll be fouled from behind by Peyton Watson. Watson not wanting to give up the open layup. Chooses to go for the foul. I believe that will be her fourth, though, early on in this fourth quarter. 5:59 left to play. That could, yeah. That could definitely come into play late game.
Absolutely.
Sterling, however, clings the free throw, so at least she didn't give up the points, huh? And Sterling converts the second. Able to extend this lead for the Hawks by 15.
Number 12, Emily Knowles.
As now Angela Lassen brings the ball to the floor for Moscow. Gives it to Knott. McKenna Knott gives it to Jessica Lassen. Jessica Lassen. Back to Knott in the wing. Knott looking inside for Johns, doesn't get it there. Lassen now for 3. No good. As Landry Simon comes up with the rebound. Landry with a nice crossover there. Gives it to Emily Knowles here on the corner. Knowles gets it into Kenneth Simon, gets it stripped away there by number 10, Grace Nauman. Ball looked to be out of bounds, no call. However, there will be a foul now on Moscow. Oh, correction, on Lakeland. That'll be Emily Knowles, and that's her second. Lassen will bring the ball up the floor, gives it to Knott on the wing. Knott skip pass here to Johns. Johns out to Lassen. Good ball movement here by the Bears. Lassen drives, kicks it to Johns gives it to Knott. Knott out to the older Lassen. Lassen with another hop step. That one is called. The ref aren't going to miss 2 in a row, folks. And she will be called for a foul there. 4:58 left to play. And Landry Simon will come off a Addie Kiefer screen. Kiefer rolls, goes to the basket, and scores. Physical play there by Addie Kiefer. Moscow coach wanted a charge, but the refs won't have any of it. As the Hawks now extend their lead to 17.
Just like we called, Addie Kiefer 20 points.
Yeah, Addie Kiefer at exactly 20 now, with still 4:38, plenty of time to add to that total. As Emily Knowles now with her 3rd foul. And Zion Munyer and Lila Kiefer both check back into the game.
Lakeland Hawks number 10, Lila Kiefer.
If the Hawks are able to hang on to this will be a huge win for them against a league opponent. I mean, obviously they got Sandpoint next in the battle for the paddle meeting this Friday, but huge way to open up the league, go 1-0. I mean, all of this is determined for districts and state seeding, so this is a big game tonight. This one matters. As Peyton Sterling from the corner, back iron, no good. Lila Kiefer tracks down the rebound, gives it to Addie Kiefer. Addie Kiefer for deep 3, long. Oh, Zion Munyer able to tip it out to Sterling. Sterling kicks it to Lila Kiefer. Lila thinks about it, gives it to Landry. Landry up to Addie. Addie out to Lila. Lila to Peyton Sterling. Peyton Sterling for another one. Oh, the Hawks just can't buy a 3.
They can get the rebound.
Yeah, offensive rebounding display here by Lakeland. And it won't even, and that'll be a jump ball and it'll remain Lakeland possession. Still able to come up with it. They were on what, 4? Shot number 5 on this one possession. Good job here by the Hawks as Moscow is forced to take a timeout. What do you think is going on in the Moscow huddle right now, David? Coming out of this, they're down by 17 points, 3:54 left in the game. What do you think their coach's message is to them right now?
Well, I would be talking about the offensive rebounds that they've been allowing. Just this last possession, they had 4 straight offensive rebounds. You can't let that happen, especially when you're down this big. You got to make sure you can get that ball back and give your offense a chance to score.
Yeah, giving up offensive rebounds just as bad as the turnover. Giving the other team extra possessions to score, especially like you said, when it's this late in the game and such a big lead. Moscow cannot afford to keep giving these up. But Hawks, they're loving it. Cutting time down, building their lead. Everything's going their way right now. Sterling will inbound here for the Hawks. She gets it into Lila Kiefer. Lila, pump fake, goes right, gives it out to Landry Simon. Landry Simon for 3. No good. Just about everyone on the floor for the Hawks tried to 3 that possession. And now Knott with the ball. Knott comes off a screen from Hines. Knott. Fake gives it into Lassen. Lassen catches it out of bounds, and it'll go back to the Hawks. A costly turnover there for Moscow, as the Hawks are starting to look to salt this one away. Landry Simon finds Peyton Sterling in the corner for 3. Oh, and it does fall. Almost rimmed out and falls for Sterling. Now Lassen with the ball, gives it to Knott in the wing. Knott defended by Landry Simon. Lassen with it. Gives it to Hines. Hines going up against Peyton Sterling. Lob pass to Knott. Knott goes right. Knott gives it to number 4, Megan Hines. Hines corner trapped by Addie Kiefer. And Lila Kiefer tries to come up with it. Loose ball. Knott comes up with it. Hines now with the ball, looking to try to get the ball inside. Unable to. Dribbles in against Addie Kiefer. Scoop shot, no good, but there is a blocking call on the shot, so it will be 2 free throws. Fouls on number 10 again, Lila Kiefer. That'll be her 4th. Luckily only 2:44 left. You think Coach Seymour just let her play it out. 20-point game doesn't really hurt you all that much. As Hines makes the first.
Megan Hines at the line for the Bears.
Them both. Cuts the lead to 18. 2:43 left to play here. Lakeland up 44-26. Landry Simon throws an errant pass to Lila Kiefer. Lassen able to come up with it in transition, kicks it out. That's Hines for 3, short. Lassen gets the offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Thompson. Thompson up to Lassen. Lassen short. And the Hawks come up with the rebound this time. It's Landry Simon. She gets it to Lila Kiefer, gets it to Addie. Addie thinks about the 3, decides not to. Back to Landry. Landry looking down low for Zaya. Pass gets stolen there by Moscow. Landry gets one right back. That time down to Zaya again. Tipped, not stolen that time there by Peyton Watson. Hawks this time will retain possession. 2 minutes flat left in the game. And Sterling will inbound. Peyton Sterling gives the ball to Lila Kiefer. Lila once again tries to get down to Munyard. Great defense there by Watson. She tips it once again away, and this time Moscow comes up with it. Hines with the ball. Megan Hines. Lob pass to Lassen. Lassen goes right. Trying to penetrate. Kicks it in the corner to Maya Anderson. Anderson out to Hines. Hines kicks it out to Thompson. Thompson drives. No good over Zaya Munyard. Offensive rebound there, though, by Peyton Watson, and she gets fouled on the putback. So she will shoot 2 here with 1:32 left. That's Lakeland's 8th foul. Moscow's in the bonus here on out.
Her first.
As Watson makes the first.
Peyton Watson on the line for the third.
And she's also good on the second. Good free throw attempts there by Peyton Watson. Cuts the lead down to 16. 1:30 left. Sterling with the ball, pressured there by Lassen in the corner. Sterling goes sideline. Lassen tips it out of bounds. It will remain Hawks possession. Moscow still applying their press. Goes deep to Addie Kiefer. They got this one earlier in the game. Not today, though. And she goes deep, and it goes out of bounds. It'll be Moscow Bears possession over here on the sideline. Moscow looking, if nothing else, I know that if there is ever a tie in league, point differential does come into play here. So the Hawks can't necessarily let up all the way. And Hines goes right, shoots over Kiefer, gets the bank. And Moscow cuts it down to only 14. Moscow hasn't stopped fighting here in the 4th quarter as they tip it out on Lakeland. Back to their ball, 1:11 left. 14-point game.
Returning for Lakeland, number 22, Kenneth Simon.
As Kenneth comes in here for Lila Kiefer. Coach Steve Seymour doesn't want Lila to pick up her 5th here with 1:11. And Moscow will get the ball. Hawks have to start cleaning up their play. Hines drives on Simon. Hines kicks it out for 3, no good. Kenneth Simon now with the rebound. Gives it to Landry. Landry Simon brings the ball up the floor, up against Maya Anderson. Gets the ball down low to Zaya Munyard. Munyard on Watson. Watson's been shutting her down all night, and she does again. Watson comes up with the rebound. Gets his number 12, Kennedy Thompson. Thompson kicks out for 3. Left. Someone opened that door up again, David. What are they doing? 35 seconds left. Hawks up 14. And Natalie Richardson will come into the game and finish things off for the Hawks. Comes in for Addie Kiefer. Had a great senior night, Addie Kiefer. Putting up over 20 points, leading these Hawks to a hopefully victory. I don't want to jinx it quite yet, but I don't know about 14 points in 30 seconds, folks. And now Landry Simon with the ball. Gets to Peyton Sterling. Gets it tipped away there by Lassen. Lassen goes in for the layup. 18 seconds left. She makes it. Cuts the lead down to 12. Once again, point differential does come in, so these points aren't totally useless here for Moscow. 10 seconds left. As Moscow tips it out of bounds here in their press. It will remain Lakeland ball. 9.3 seconds left. 12-point game. Lakeland looking to get their first win here in 4A IEL League play. Sterling to inbound. Peyton Sterling. Inbounds it to Richardson. Richardson back to Sterling. Sterling hangs on to it. 7 seconds left. All she's got to do is hang on to the ball. Gives it to Landry Simon. 1, and that's the game, folks. And the Hawks open up for AIEL League play with a win, 44-32 over the Moscow Bears. Great game here for the Hawks. Great senior night for Addie Kiefer. And stick around, folks. I believe we got an interview with Addie Kiefer, our player of the game. Also, senior night, lone senior here for the Hawks as she leads the Hawks to victory. We'll be right back.
Okay, so I'm here with the star of the hour, Addie Kiefer, here on senior night. She just dropped 20 points against rivals Moscow Bears. And Addie, how are you feeling tonight?
You know, I'm feeling pretty good.
And you know, what has it meant to you to be able to play for Lakeland and be able to play for such a supporting group of people?
It's really nice. Okay, yeah, I'm kind of sad that it's almost over, but I still have battle for the pedal.
Yeah, you had a great performance tonight. How did you feel coming into the game, and then at one point in the game did you kind of like settle in?
I was pretty nervous. I airballed my first shot, but then I just got used to it and played.
All right. Do you have anything to say about how you felt about the game tonight? It was a big win for the team.
Good job, team, and thanks for coming out and supporting.
Okay, cool. We'll see you next week for Battle for the Paddle. Thanks, Addie.
Thanks. Oh gosh, that felt weird.